As a parent, I'm gonna ask you too, and I think I sent you these. As a parent of a child with disabilities, what advice do you have for parents who may have just been diagnosed with hydrocephalus or cerebral palsy or autism? What advice do you have for them?
Well, I think two things. First of all, don't give up on, don't limit what they can do. Don't just decide, well, this child can do it, so my child can't do it. Just
Right.
have realistic expectations.
Hmm.
At one point, Mary wanted to be a nurse, and she kept saying she wanted to be a nurse. But then we had to figure out, chemistry is not going to work for her. So
Right.
how can she work in a hospital but not be a nurse? So she kept that she wanted to work at a hospital, but we had to take some of that off the table. But the biggest advice I would get is talk to other parents.
Mhm.
As much as you guys are amazing, and I learned so much from therapists and doctors and nurses, but I think some of the best advice and the best day-to-day things I learned were from other parents.
That
So I would
support.
say get involved in some of the support groups if
Hmm.
they're in your area. Reach out and find them because they are there. And if they're not there, start one,
Yeah,
you
I
know.
love that. All right. As a parent of a child with disabilities who has received speech therapy from probably 18 months until she graduated high school, what advice do you have for speech pathologists?
Oh, I think you're already doing this, is that have high expectations,
Mhm.
and I think that every therapist I worked with had probably higher expectations than I did, so I
Mhm.
think and encourage the parents too, give
Yeah.
them the positive, and that's what they did for me. So I don't think I can't think of any words of wisdom that you guys aren't already doing, or at least that all the therapists that I worked with.